that's good. That's good, man. So let me do all right, let me do I guess we did 46. That's the last one.
Okay, awesome. We could talk a pizza place too, like so she could eat and stuff.
All right, 47. 47 is next one.
Study and review.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Did you want to invite Lloyd or just me and you right now?
All right, what? You have questions? All right, go ahead and mute your machines. Mute your machines. I'm gonna start. Mute it. Thanks. All right, ready? Do number 47. Ready, number 47. This one added to this one. All right. Number 47. Everybody, can everybody see number 47 in my paper? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. This one, it has a plus sign between them. So the way you do this one is you just take operator stuff. 9 minus 10x plus x squared. You go -5 plus 4x minus.
I missed Monday and I don't know where he's at.
And Monday, you said what happened? You missed Monday?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't know you could hear me. I'm lost. I missed Monday, so I don't even know where to find what you're doing.
Go to my YouTube website. You know what my YouTube website is? Yes or no? No?
Yes.
I'll write it in a second. Let me finish. Let me do this problem, then I'll tell you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. This one. Let's put these numbers together. So let's put let's see. The x squares together. What is 1x squared and -5x, -6x squared? Is that -5x squared? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, so put a -5x squared. And then you have 4x and you have -10x. What is that going to be?
-6x.
It's 6x. And then you have 9 and -5. What's that?
4.
4. Okay. All right. So if you weren't here Monday, for some of you, let me just give you this. YouTube.com. Okay. Go to youtube.com on your internet and then go to this right here. This math help videos. All right. So go to YouTube. Algebra math help videos, space like that. Go to playlist. Okay, when you get to playlist, you're gonna see that it'll say something like I don't know, math 13, 14 videos or something like that. Okay, so when you go in their playlist, you'll see it at the very beginning. They're like the first icon. It'll say math 13, 14 videos, recordings. So go to the one that says Monday. There's a Monday. There's a Monday 8 a.m. college algebra recording that I have there. So if you weren't here Monday, you need to go to the YouTube Alvarez Math Help videos. I recorded the Monday 8 o'clock one. That one's already there. Just open it and start looking and follow the problems that are on there. Okay. And then this one, I did 1 through 46. And I did it from the Save Kelly 148 refresher. That's what it's called. Refresher. Okay. So college algebra refresher, Save Kelly 148. And right to the side of it is this one here, says YouTube. It'll say Alvarez Math Help videos playlist. The videos, there's 1 through 46, and it just says Monday. That's what it'll say on there. In case you weren't here, for the people that weren't here Monday, look at that. That way you'll be okay from 1 through 46. Okay, because I'm gonna start 47, 48, 49, go like that. All right, I'm gonna go next one. 47. Is that okay for 47? Yes or no? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
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 Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go 48 now. Okay, like I said, 1 through 46. Y'all need to, for the people that weren't here Monday, it's right here under YouTube, Oliver's Math Help playlist. You'll see the videos right there. Just click and open it, and then it's in there. I looked at it right now about 10 minutes ago. It's there. All right. Let's see. Today is, what's the day? 8/25. So 8/25, 21. All right. Let me go to page 2. I'm going to go next question. All right. Next question is number 47. You know, I did that one. 48. Number 48 now. It says 3xy times negative 2x to the 7, y to the 6. So 3x1, y1, negative 2x7, y6. There it is right there. I wrote it another way. That's all with the 1 power things. Now, you put this together. You add the powers. Ready? So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. X to the 1, x to the 7, add those numbers up. How much is 1 plus 7?
8.
Tell me. 8. Okay. And y1 and y6, add the powers up. How much is that?
7.
7.
7. Okay. Everybody okay with adding powers like this?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to say yes, that you have that skill. All right. Next one. Number 49. 49, it says negative 2 times x minus 9. So multiply the first two numbers right there. What is that going to be?
Negative 2x.
And negative to negative?
Positive.
How's it work?
18.
18, there you go. Got it. 49, everybody okay? 48 and 49?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Number
Yes.
50. Let's go number 50 then. 7x to the 1 power times x squared plus 2x plus 2. This is the one right there. All right. So the first two right here. 7x to the 1 times x to the 2. Add the powers up. So what do you think it's going to be? It's going to be 7 what?
7x to the 3rd power.
Yeah, there you go. X to the 3. And when I multiply the next one, what is that 7x to the 1 times 2x to the 1?
14x to the 2 power.
There you go. That's 14x to the 2 power. And the last one, 7x to the 1 times 2.
14x to the
14x.
1.
All right. And that's the end of that one. Okay. Is that okay for number 50? 50,
Yes.
okay with number 50? Okay, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go next page then. Okay. I'll try to go number 80 today, hopefully. All right. Next one, number 51. And say negative 2a to the 4, b to the 1 times 4a second plus 4a1 b1 minus 1 b4. All right. So first one, these two right here. You go negative 2 times 4. Give me a number.
Negative 8.
Negative 8. A to the 4 power, a to the 2 power. Can you add those two powers up? How much is that?
The 6 power.
A to the 6. And then B1, there's nothing else for the B1. It stays just like that. Next one. Negative 2 times a 4. What is that?
Negative 8.
Negative
A
8.
to the 5th power.
A to the 5 power. And B to the
1.
1 plus 1.
Oh, wait.
2 power.
2 power. Yeah, because 1 plus 1 is 2. Next one. Negative 2 times negative 1.
Negative 2.
It's close. A negative to the
Oh,
negative is
positive 2. Positive 2.
there you go, positive 2. And you have A4. There's no more A's. But you do have B, B1 and B4. Add the
B5.
powers up. How much?
B5.
B5. There you go. You just get at the powers, okay? All right. So that's number 51. Is that okay? 51? Just be careful when you add, subtract stuff. This one, x plus 5 times x plus 7. Ready? So x times x is what?
X squared.
Right, x squared. X times 7 is what?
7x.
7x. 5 times x is what?
5x.
5x. And 5 times 7 is
35.
35.
35. Okay, so now we have x squared and 7x and 5x together. How much is that?
12x.
12x. There you go. That's 35. All right, for number 52. Get number 52. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go 53 then. 5x plus 6 times 5x minus 1. 5x plus 6, 5x minus 1. So, what is this gonna be? 5 times 5?
25.
25x squared. And what's 5x times negative 1?
Negative 5x.
Negative 5x. And what's 6 times 5x?
30x.
30x. Okay, 30x. And 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. So we have 25x squared. Now, these two numbers right here where my fingers are, what do you think 30x minus 5x is?
25 plus 25.
Plus 25. There you go. Minus 6. Is everybody okay with the middle part? This one became that.
Yes.
All right, so 53 is okay. Can I go to the next one? Next
Yes.
page? Okay, go next page. 54. Seven A. Let's see. 7A minus B and A plus 6B. There you go. So I'm gonna apply the first two numbers together. 7A times A is how much?
7a squared.
7A squared. And 7A times 6B. What's 7 times 6?
36.
You say
42.
so. 36, 42, 56. Pick one, pick a number. 7 times 6.
It's 42.
42.
Okay, 42 then. And A times B, or negative B times A, what's this here? Is that negative AB? Is that okay?
Yes.
Like that. And let's put a 1 there, just to make sure. And the last one, a negative B times a positive 6B. What does that be? Negative times positive is a
Negative.
6. Letter B squared, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, so now there it is, the four numbers, but I got to put them together. So these two numbers right here where my fingers are, what do you think those are going to be?
Plus 41a.
There you go. So let me write this
AB.
down. 7a squared. Somebody said positive 41ab minus 6b squared, like that. Is that all right? Yes or no?
Yes.
With that.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to say yes. That's okay. I'm going to go to the next one. 55, okay? If you don't know how I'm doing it, just say no, and I'll do it again, okay? 55, it says a minus 7 times 5a squared plus 4a minus 2. So first one, a times 5a. This is like a 1 power thing. So a times 5a squared. Give me a number.
5a to the third power.
5a to the third power. And a times 4a. Give me a number.
4a
4a.
squared.
It's 4a squared. A times negative 2.
Negative 2a.
2a. Is that okay like that for those right there, right? So now the next one, I'm going to multiply. It's negative 7 times 5a. What is that? 5a squared times negative 7 is,
Negative 35. A squared.
yeah, negative 35 a squared. And negative 7 times 4a.
Negative 28.
28. A, yes or no?
A.
Okay.
Yes.
The last two numbers, -7 times a -2.
Positive 14.
14. All right, plus 14. All right, so now I have an A3 power thing. Is that the only one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm just gonna copy it. And I have A squares and I have A squares right there. See those two right there where my fingers are? 4A squared minus 35A squared. What do you think that is?
31A squared. Negative 31A squared.
Negative, how much?
Negative 31A squared.
Negative 31A squared.
Hey, sir, why didn't you add the A3 plus the A squared? Like the
Say it again?
Why didn't you like 5A 3? Why didn't you just add it with the 5A squared if they're both A's?
Oh, because it has a 3 power and that's a 2 power. They have to be the same exact powers.
Oh, okay.
So it's the squares, yeah, his question was, does it have to be the same power? The answer is yeah, because the squares you add with the squares. You see what I'm doing here? This ones are going to be with this ones, and then the next step, the A's are going to be with the A's. Does that make sense? They're like
Yes, sir.
terms. That's what they're called. All right. So now, what about the A's? What about -2A and -28A? Can I put
Plus
those together?
38.
Yeah, there you go. So -38. And there's a number left over. What is it?
Plus 14.
Plus 14. And then leave it like that. All right, yeah. And then no, and it has to be the same power. 3 power, 2 power, 1 power, and no power on that one. Or 0, I guess.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, I kind of got lost, but how did you come up with 5A to the third power?
Oh, because this is A to the 1. I'll do another one just like this one. Let me do one just
Okay.
like this one.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Suppose I have A minus 2, and this is the 1 power right here, right? And this is going to be 3A to the second plus 2A plus 10 or something. Okay. So it looks like the same thing, right? All right, now, when you multiply A to the 1 power and A to the 2 power, you make the number, you add the powers, right? So I see a 1 and I see a 2. So it's really going to be 3. And what do you think is going to be the power? What's 1 plus 2?
3.
3, like that.
So, Professor, that's my question right there. So we're adding, so they're separate powers right now, but we're adding them. So how come we couldn't do it on the last one? Is it because it's in parentheses?
No, I did the same thing because I did A1 and 5A's second.
No,
was
sir. I'm talking
5A3.
about on the second line. Why can't we do the A3 plus the 4A2 right there next to it, right next to it? Why can't we do that?
Oh, what can we add these two guys together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well let me do this one, then I'll answer that question. Okay.
Okay.
Let me finish this, then I'll go back to your question right there. All right.
Yes, sir.
So A1 times 3A2 is everybody okay with 3A3? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now this one, A1 times this one here was A1 times this is a 1 here. If you don't. So what's A to the 1 power times 2A to the 1 power?
2A squared?
Yep, that's right. 2A squared. And then A times the last number, A times 10.
10A.
10A. Okay, so that we got that right there. So now we have -2 times 3A. What's -2 times 3A?
Negative 6. A.
6. A squared, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what's -2 times a +2?
Negative 4A.
4A. And what's a -2 times 10?
Negative 20.
Yeah, 20. All right. Now, I'm telling you, if it's an A3 power, it has to be A3 power, or else leave it alone. So that one's by itself. Now this one's, you can put this together because they have the same power stuff. This one and this one has the same. All right. So now let me write these down. So this right here would be what? Where my fingers are.
Negative 4A. Are we so
Yeah,
are we adding the
4.
squares?
Yeah, no, just the numbers, just the
Okay.
numbers. And what about these two?
6A.
6A. And copy it.
Minus 20.
Okay, so let me go through the question that you asked me right now. Let's go over here and do that. Okay, so 55, kind of like 55. All right. 5. All right. If I say this is 10 by 30 feet. Okay, let's just do something that you know how to do. So area of this is the length times the width. Is that right? So the area is the length. What's the length? It's going to be 30 times 10. Something like this, yes or no? 30 times 10 is the
Yes, sir.
that. And but this is going to be 300, and this is feet, and this is feet. This must be feet squared. Does that make sense? Okay, so now let me do another one like this. You see this?
Yes.
Let's say you have a gigantic room. Let's say this room is, say this is 40 feet by 60 feet. Okay, this is 10 by 30. This is 40 by 60. All right, so the area of this one, length times the width. So the area is the length, which is, I'll just say 60 feet if you want to put it that way. And the other one is 40 feet, put it that way. So now you have 60 times 40 is 2400. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Feet to the one, feet to the one is feet squared. Does that make sense? So if I wanted to know the area of the first one and the area of the second one together, A1 plus A2, the first area and the second area, well, the first area is 300 feet squared, and the second one is 2,400 feet squared. So if I add these two numbers together, how do I add the square feet from this building here, this square rectangle, and this other giant rectangle over here? How do I find the area? I add them together, right? So, and I can add the square feet and the square feet together. So these two numbers right here are what? What is 300 plus
2,700.
Yeah, this is 2,700 feet squared. So I can add feet squared with feet squared. Does that make sense so far for this? Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to go back to something that you did, I don't know, first grade or something. First grade, okay? This is like 55 again. All right. So let's say your teacher says, I have 2 cats that live inside my house, and I also have 4 cats that live outside my house. So together, how many cats do I have?
6 cats.
6 and cats. So I added the cats and the cats, right? Oh, no. And grandma has 4 dogs that live inside the house and 8 cats that live inside the house. But also, these are inside. She also has animals that live outside. She has 2 dogs that are always outside the house. And she also has 8, but let's make it big number, 10 cats that live outside the house. How's that? So she has cats that live inside the house, and she has cats that live outside the house. But the question is, I'm going to add all these up, and let's see how many dogs and cats she has anyway. So first of all, dogs. Can I add the dogs and dogs together? Yes or no? Can I add this one and this one together? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're like terms. They're the same kind of stuff. So 4 dogs and 2 dogs is, give me a number.
6.
6, and then dogs, whatever they are. Okay. All right. And over here, she has 8 and 10 cats inside, outside. But how many cats? No, total. What is this going to be?
18.
18. So she has 6 dogs and 18 cats. Okay. So I can't put them together. I can't say if I put this and this together, that's dogs. So I can put this and this together, and that's cats, because they're separate. They're not the same. Does that make sense? So the squares. Let me do this. You have 4x squared plus 8x plus 6x squared plus 9x. Okay, so this one, same kind of thing. I can add the 4x squared and the 6x squared, only those two together. How much is that going to be?
10x squared.
Yeah, it's going to be 10x squares. And I have 8x and I have 9x. Can I add those together? How much is that?
17x.
Yeah, 17x. All right. Once I get here, that's all. I can't do anything else because that has a 1, 2 power, and that has a 1 power. They have to have the same powers, or you can't add them together. So if I have, like, kind of go back to the one we just did right now. If you have 3x to the 3 plus 2x to the second plus 6x to the second plus 10x to the second, all right, the 3x, the cube, is by itself. Is there any other cubes anywhere you see in here? No. You can't add these numbers together. So this one has to stay by itself. Does that make sense? This one by itself. But now, what about the last three? Can I add the squares? Can I add the x squares, the x squares, and the x squares? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I say yes, you can, right? So I'm gonna add them all up. So I have 2x squares, 6x squared, 10x squared. How much is that all together?
18x squared.
18x squared. Okay, and then that's all. I can't put this together because that has a 3 power, that has a 2 power. They're not like terms. Does that make sense? Kind of a little bit. So now let me go
Yes,
back
sir,
to
it
what we just did. I'm gonna do the same kind of problem for 55, but I'm just gonna change the numbers. Okay. All right. So let's go back to 55 again, but I'm just gonna new numbers. Ready? Brand new numbers. I'm gonna put x or something. X plus 3, and it was like 5x squared plus 3x minus 1 or something. There you go. Kind of like the one we just did, just different numbers. Ready? So first one, is this a 1 power? Yes. So what are these two things right here with my fingers on? What is x to the 1 times 5x to the second? What is that?
5x to the power of 3.
Right, to the power of 3. So now this one times the middle one, what is that going to be? What's x times 3x?
3x squared.
3x to the
Yep, 3x to the what? Yeah,
power
there
of
you go.
2.
Exactly. Now, what is x times negative 1?
Just 1x.
Maybe.
Negative 1x.
There you go. Negative 1, right? Positive to negative, negative. All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
now this one. 3 times 5x squared. What do you think that is? 3 times 5x squared.
15x squared.
There you go. Positive 15x squared. And 3 times 3x. What do you think that is?
Positive 9x.
Yes, plus 9x. And the last one. Positive 3 times negative 1.
Negative 3.
Negative 3. All right. So now back to this problem, original problem. We have a cube, and that's the only cube in the whole thing, right? That's it. There's only one cube thing. So do I just copy it then? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let me say copy it down right here. But I do have squares. I have 3x squared, and I have a 15x squared. Is it possible to put those together? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How much?
15x to the 4th power.
Look at my fingers.
Oh, 18x to the 4th power.
18x to the second power. Remember, like square feet and square feet, it's still gonna be square feet. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go back. Let me show you something else. Let me go back to this thing. Okay. Remember how we added this? We had this, the area and the area, right? The area was 300 square feet and 2,400 square feet. It was 2,700 square feet. Square feet is still square feet. So back to this problem here. So x squares and x squares is still going to be x squares. It's still going to be x squares, something x squares. So there's our answer right there. Okay. So now the next one. Can I put the 9x and the negative 1x together? How much is that?
Positive 8x.
Just 8x, just regular 8x, okay? Then the minus 3, like that. And then the powers, the 3 powers by itself, the x squares are by themselves, the x is by itself, and the number. Okay, is that all right? 55, yes or no? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let me do a harder one than this, okay? A little bit harder. Number 56. Okay, now we're gonna go x squared plus 4x plus 2. Now we're gonna have 2 by 3. Now I'm gonna go 3 by 3. All right, ready? So look at the first two right here. X squared times 5x squared. At the powers, how much?
5x to the power of 4.
Right. Somebody said 5x to the power of 4 because 2 plus 2 is 4. All right. Look at my finger. X squared times 6x. And think like this. This is a 1 right here, right? So what do you think x squared times 6x to the 1 is going to be?
6x to the power of 3.
Yep. Plus 6x 3 power. Okay, now x squared times 5. What do you think that's going to be? This one times this one.
5x squared.
Yes. Plus 5x squared. Okay. Now I'm going to go in the middle number. Ready? 4x. This is a 1 right here. Times 5x squared. What do you think that's going to be?
24x squared.
No. Almost.
30
Oh,
Wait,
x
wait,
to
wait,
the power
wait.
of 3.
4 times
Oh, my
5.
bad. 20. My
There
bad.
you go. Plus 20, and somebody said x to the power of 3. Is that right?
3.
1 and 2 is 3. That's right. Next one. 4x times 6x.
now it is 24x squared.
There you go. Plus 24x squared. And now 4x times the last number. See my fingers? 4x times
20x
5.
squared.
20x.
I mean,
What?
20x. Yeah, 20x.
20x. There you go. Make sure you see the right signs. All right, so we're done with those. Now we got 2, ready? Think about it before you say it. 2 times 5x squared.
10x squared.
Yes. 10x squared. And then 2 times 6x.
12x
Just regular 12x. The last one. 2 times 5
plus 10.
plus 10. Plus 10. All right. Before I do anything on this, I see an x4 power. Is that the only one?
Yes.
So is that the only one, right? If it's the only one and there's nothing else, it's never going to change. So copy it down. Everybody see why I just copied the 5x to the 4 power? Now, cubes. I have cubes right here. And I got cubes right here also, right? I got cubes and I got more cubes right here. So I don't know what that's going to be. What do you think that's going to be? Add them together.
6x to the 6 power.
Ah, don't add the powers.
God dang.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you again. So you can see it. Wait.
I think I'm getting confused, Professor, because on the step before we're adding the powers. So I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out.
When you're multiplying, yes. But once I find, let's say you're, I don't know, you go to Las Vegas with your friends, right? Your friends get the little room, the small 10 by 30 foot room.
Yeah.
You get the luxurious 40 foot by 60 foot room.
Okay.
Their room has how many? 300 square feet. That's it. That's their room. They're going to stay in the hotel. Your room has 2,400 square feet. And then think about it like this. Square feet means this. If you look on the floor, there's little squares like this. 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. So how many of these little squares are on the floor? And on this guy's 300. How many are on the floor on yours? 2,400 the little tile squares. So together, 300 feet squared plus feet squared is going to give you feet squared. It's not gonna make it feet to the 4 power, right? Because you have square feet and square feet. It's just square feet. That's all it is. So if you add these two numbers together, which is 2,700, and it's going to be what? Feet squared is still going to stay feet squared. Does that make sense? Only because right now, what are we doing? We're just adding the numbers. So we add them together. It's still going to be what? Just feet squared. It's going to give you feet squared. That's all. So now let me go back to the problem. Okay, hang on. Go back to this one. I have 6x cubes and 20x cubes. Just add the numbers only. So give me a number now. What do you think it is?
26
26 what?
x cubed.
There you go. Plus 26x cubed. All right. So now we have 5x squared, and we have 24x squared, and we also have 10x squared. We have three things going on. Ready? Those two right there. Tell me the first two numbers right there. What do you think that is?
29.
29, right? This is 29x squared. But wait, we got more. We got another 10 over here, right? So you have 29 and 10 more. How much is 29 and 10? 39. There you go. And it's going to be 39x squared. You see how the numbers are going 4 power, 3 power, 2 power?
Yes.
All right. So now we have x's and we have x's. We have a 20x and we have a 12x. What do you think? How much is that?
32x.
Plus 32x. And we have a number left over. What number?
10.
10. So it goes like this. And then this is 4, 3, 2, 1 power. And it stays just like that. You can add the 3 powers to the 4 powers. Only when you multiply. Yeah, he's thinking, you're thinking like this. When I multiply, yes. Let me do a multiplication one. 2x to the 3, y to the 5. If I multiply this number times 4, x to the 7, y to the 10. This one, yes. You're multiplying the numbers, not adding, but you're multiplying. So 2 times 4 is going to be 8. That's okay. And the powers, do I add the powers now? Yes. What is 3 added to 7? How much is that?
10.
10. Okay. And the y, what's a 5 and a 10 together? How much is that?
15.
15. This one, yes, because what are you doing? You're multiplying right here. You're multiplying here. Here, you're just adding. You're just adding things. Does that make sense? A little bit?
Yes, sir. So only add them when they're multiplying.
Right. When you times the numbers, then you do the power things. Exactly.
Right.
All right. So now let me okay, let me go next one. Let's try 57. See how it goes, okay?
Right.
Hopefully 57 will be okay. All right. So is this one okay? Is everybody okay with the first part and the second part? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So can I go to number 57?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's go 57 then.
And Professor,
Yes.
this whole class is recorded, right? So we can go watch this again.
Yeah, I recorded. Yeah, I recorded. And actually, I do the same class, like the same kind of problems, in like 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I just change the numbers. That's all I do. So if you looked at my 8 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, or my 8 o'clock Tuesday, Thursday, they're all the same kind of stuff. So you just get one of those 8 o'clock classes, like the 8 o'clock Monday. It's already there on the YouTube. You can go open it, look at it. That's what we did from 1 through 46 on Monday.
Okay.
And then today I'm going to try to do 47 through 80, and then what I'll record it and then I'll send it to the YouTube like on Friday. It'll be in there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
sir.
if you get lost on something, go back and look at them again. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
so that might help you guys, you know. All right. So I'm gonna say 56 is okay, and I'm gonna go to number 57. Is everybody okay with is that right? Let's
Sir.
go.
Yes,
Go to
sir.
the next one then. Like I say, if you don't know how I'm doing it, say I don't know what you're doing, I'll do more. All right, number 57. Let's go to 57 now. 57 is 7x plus 2 times 7x minus 2. So we have a 7x plus 2. Now we have a 2 by 2. Instead of 3 by 3, it's 2 by 2. So I'm going to multiply first. So 7x to the 1 times 7x to the 1. We are going to add powers. Ready? What's 7 times 7?
49x.
49x to the
2 power.
2, because you go 1 plus 1 is 2, because we're multiplying right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Now the next one, ready? 7x times negative 2. What do you think that's going to be?
Negative 14x.
X.
Yep, negative 14x. That's it, right? Okay, so we did first one and the second one. Okay, now I'm going to go next number. 2 times 7x. What do you think that is?
14x.
14x.
That's 14x. And 2 times -2.
-4.
4. Okay, don't say anything yet. Let me write this down. Okay, let me highlight it. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Wait, just give me a second. All right. We have. Okay, think like. Let's do it this one here. Okay, you turn 21. Your 4 best friends. All right, your 4 best friends take you there. They pay for the hotel, for the food, for the limo, for the plane. But when you get there, you won 14,000. Yes. The next day, you lost 14,000. So I won 14,000. I had a bunch of hundreds in my pocket, and I lost 14,000. What happened to these numbers in the middle?
They go 0.
Yeah, because you won 14,000. Yeah, you had a bunch of hundreds all over your pockets, man. The next day, you went to the poker tables, you lost it. So that means that this is gone. Everybody okay with this?
Yes.
14, take away 14 is 0, it's gone. So what I left over is 49x squared minus 4. Is everybody okay with that answer? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna change it again. I'm gonna do the same problem. I'm just gonna change the numbers, okay? I'm gonna say 3x plus 10 and 3x minus 10, okay? So it's the same problem, just different numbers. Ready? So tell me, 3x times 3x, give me your numbers.
9x.
9x, 1
Square.
plus 1 is
Square.
2, okay. 3x times -10, give me your numbers.
-30x.
There you go, you got it, 30x. And 10 times 3.
30 plus
Plus
positive
30x.
30x.
Exactly. And a positive 10 times a -10 is a negative what?
100.
100. Okay, again, this time you went to Las Vegas. You won $30,000. That's a happy day, man. The next day, you lost $30,000. That's a sad day. So you have money from the casino, you lost it. So what happened? Is it gone?
It's gone.
Yeah.
Gone. This disappears. So you have 9x squared minus 100. Is everybody okay with the answer right there again? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm gonna change it a little bit. Okay. So you won money, lost money, or you want to make yourself sound better. You broke even. Whatever you won, you lost it. But it was casino money anyway, so don't worry about it, right? Okay. How about this one? 2x minus 8 and 2x minus 8. This time I put 2 minus signs, not plus minus, but minus minus. Okay, ready? Let's do it.
Yep.
So first one, this is 1, this is 1. Ready? What's 2x times 2x?
4x squared.
There you go, 4x squared. And what's 2x and -8?
-16x.
Right, -16x. Okay. So what's -8 times 2x?
-16x.
And the last one, a negative times a negative is
Positive.
positive what? 8 times 8? Multiply?
40. Is it 48?
60 something.
Oh, 64.
There
64.
you go.
That's not.
All right, now think like this again. Okay, this is your loser friend. Your loser friend. Okay, what happened to your loser friend? Well, I went there, man. I broke even also. Really? What did you do? I lost 16,000. The next day, I lost another 16,000. So did you break even? No, you didn't. What is in the middle? Think about it. You lost and you lost.
So he in the whole 32?
So in the whole, how much? Yeah, somebody say you're minus 32. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one is different because plus and minus, yeah, they cancel each other out. But negative and negative, it stays. It doesn't go anywhere. Does that make sense? So this one, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays right there. So this one stays. This one goes away. Goes away. Does that make sense? For 57?
Yes, sir.
Yes, everybody okay with 57? Okay, I'm gonna go 58 then. I'm gonna say yes. You say yes, so I'm going to the next one, okay?
Yes.
All right. So now 58. All right, before I do 58, let me do one that you know how to do. 7 squared. Isn't that going to be 7 times 7? Yes or no?
Yes.
And 7 times 7, is that 49? Is everybody okay right there?
Yes.
Yes.
Now let me do it that kind of like number 58. Suppose I have x plus 7 squared. Do I have to do it 2 times like this one?
Yeah.
For each of them.
Yeah, let me do it twice. Let me do it twice so you can see it, okay? All right, is everybody okay with the first step?
Yes.
All right, so now let's go from there. So x times x, what do you think this is?
X squared.
X squared, there you go. And then x times 7, what's x times 7?
7x.
7x. And then 7 times x is what?
7x.
And 7 times 7,
Plus 49.
49. Okay, so now I'm going to add the middle ones. X squared plus, what is this?
14.
Yeah, somebody say it's 14x. Is that okay? Is
Yes.
7x plus 7x 14x? Yes or no? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
14x plus 49. Okay, so you want 7 and you want 7, you're plus 14. That's a good thing. Is that okay for this one here? Okay, I'm going to put a minus in a second. For 58. Okay, I'm doing that one like 58. Let's do it right here. 58. X minus 9 squared. That's it. So x minus 9 squared, that means do I do it twice like this? From there to there, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, so there's a setup on it. So now, x times x is x squared, yes or no?
Yes.
X times negative 9,
Negative 9x.
9x. Negative 9 times x,
Negative 9x.
and the last one, negative times a negative.
Negative
Plus
81.
81.
All right, before you say anything, don't say anything yet. So your other loser friend lost. He lost 9,000, and the next day he lost another 9,000. So did he break even? No. What happened? What is this number?
He lost negative 18x.
Yeah, that's right. He's minus 18. Does everybody agree with this? Answer now. You lost 9,000, and you lost another 9,000. So right now, his Visa, MasterCard, Discover card are all maxed out and cashed out. He's minus 18,000 right now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Number 58. Okay,
Yes.
so let me do one more. Let me do one more. Now, let me do one more 58. Let's do it next page. All right, 58. Again, same problem. I'm just changing the number, okay? 58, 58 means just, it's the same problem. I just change the number. So x minus 10 squared, this is your super loser friend. All right, so now x minus 10, x minus 10. Is everybody okay with the double x minus 10?
Yes.
All right. All right. So now I'm going to have to multiply this out. Let's see. X times x. What's x times x?
X squared.
X squared. And then x times negative 10. What do you think that is?
Negative 10x.
Yes. And negative 10 times x. What is that going to be?
Negative 10x.
And then negative times a negative?
A positive 100.
100. All right. Before you say anything, let me highlight this. This one lost 10, and it lost another 10. Man, so you're the super loser, friend. What?
They're in the whole
How much?
20.
Negative 20x.
So negative 20x in the middle, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because you lost 10. You lost another 10. That means you're minus 20 right now. Is that okay? Number 58. Tell me yes or no.
So, Professor, if it would have been like in the parentheses x minus 10, but outside of parentheses, it would have been a 3. We just would have did that problem 3 times.
Yeah, he asked me. In fact, let me do what you just said. Let's do what you said. He said, what if the number is a 3? Well, that means you're gonna have to do it 3 times, right? So let's do that right now. I'll show you how to do that one. All right, so there we go. 1, 2, 3 times, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So go from here. X times x, what do you think that's gonna be? I'm just gonna do these two right here. These right here. X1, x1. X to the second, yes or no?
Yes.
And x times 2, what's x times 2?
2x.
2x.
Okay. And what's 2 times x?
2x.
2x.
That's right. And the last one, 2 times 2?
4.
4. So now this is going to be x squared, and just add them together. 2x and 2x. Think like money you won in Las Vegas. What's 2 plus 2x plus 2x?
4x.
4x plus 4, and then that. So I did the FOIL on the last two. Y'all see that right there?
Okay.
Yes.
The other one, copy, copy, copy. Now I'm going to do this one times that one, the 2 by 3. Ready? So let's go. X1 times x2. What do you think it's going to be?
X to the third power.
power.
X to the third. And x times 4x. What do you think that's going to be?
4x to the second power.
4x to the second power. Okay. And x times 4. What do you think that's going to be?
4x.
That's 4x. All right. Now I'm going to jump to the next one. 2 times x squared.
2x squared.
Yes, 2x squared. 2 times 4x.
It'll be
8x.
8x.
8x. There you go. And then the last one. 2 times 4.
8.
8. All right. Now, remember, it has to be the same powers. I see a 3 power right here, right? You see any
Yeah.
more?
No.
So that's it. That's the end of the story for that one. But I do have a 4x squared and a 2x squared. Let me highlight them so you can see them. This one and this one, I can put them together, right? How much do you think that is? Give me a number.
6x squared.
Yes, just 6x squared. The power stays just like it is. What about these two here? The x and x?
12x.
Plus 12x. Plus, is there a number?
Just by itself 8.
Yeah, okay. So this is what's left over right there. So this right here, x plus 2 to the 3, which really means 1, 2, 3 in a row, also means this one right here. Y'all see it right there? So this one and this one and this one, these are all the same question. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The same question, they just look different, that's all. All right, is that okay for 58, 58, 58, yes or no?
Yes.
Can I go to number 59 now?
Yes.
Say yes, you can. Okay, let's do it. 59, let's go number 59. Okay. 59. All right, 59, it says 2x plus 2 to the power of 2. So how many times do I do it?
Twice.
Twice. 2x plus 2 times 2x plus 2. So, first one, what's 2x and 2x? Remember, this is the
4x
one.
to the
This is
second.
power. There you go. 4x second. And what's 2x times 2? Right here, these two numbers are
4x.
4x.
4x. Got it. And what's 2 times 2x right here?
4x.
4x again. The last one. 2 times 2,
Or
4. All right. Only the middle ones, okay? You're gonna add only the middle ones. So 4x plus 4x, think like money Las Vegas. You won 4. The next thing you want another 4,000 stuck in your pocket. So
you
what
up
happened?
8. You up 8.
Positive 8x, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
positive.
Is everybody okay with the middle number?
Yes.
4 plus 4x is 8x.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this one, because you're adding, you just add them up. That's it. Don't change the powers. Is that for number 59?
Yes.
All right. Let me do one that you have to change the powers. Okay. Number 60. 5x second to the y power times negative 5x 5y3. So 5x second y1 negative 5x5 y3. Okay, all I did, I just put a 1 power right here. See it right there? Instead of y, I just put y1. So now, ready? Multiply the two numbers. See the two numbers right there, my fingers? What's 5 times negative 5?
Negative
Negative
25.
25.
5. And x second, x5, do I add the powers?
Yes.
Yes. So what do you think when it happens when I add 2 plus 5 on your calculator?
7.
7.
Somebody said 7. Yes or no? 2 plus 5 is 7. Now the next
Yes.
one. Y1, Y3, we are multiplying. So it means we get to add the powers up. So what do you think 1 plus 3 is going to be?
4.
4. So this one, I did add the powers because I'm multiplying. This one, we're just adding the x's and x's. That was all it was. Okay, only at the beginning we multiply. After that, you're just adding.
Why did you rewrite this one, Professor?
I just put a 1 here because that way you'll know that this is y1 and this is y3, and you add those two numbers. See the 3 and the 1?
Oh, yes,
You
sir.
put a 4. Yeah, because otherwise, what happens is sometimes you'll forget. You know, I say, well, I know that's a 3. Hey, that's a 1 right here. If you don't do that, you won't get the 4. You'll get like you'll forget it. See what I'm saying? So that
Okay.
doesn't happen. That's why I just put a 1 here, just to hold the place. That's all. Okay.
Shoot.
All right. So now, is that okay for number 60? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go 61 now. Okay, let's go next one. Hopefully you got it. Okay, 61. It says 5x times x squared plus 7x plus 4. And before I do anything, let me do this first. 1 x second. All right, and I just put the ones right there. See the x to the 1, x to the 1. It wasn't there. I just put it in just so I know they're there. Okay. So now, first one. See my finger right there? What is 5x to the 1 times x to the 2? What do you think that's going to be?
That's 5x to the third.
Yeah, because you add the powers, right? Can we multiply right now? So 5x to the 3 power. All right. What about the next one? What about these two guys right here? What's 5x to the 1, 7x to the 1?
35x to the second.
Right. 35x to the second power. And the last number, what do you think 5x to the 1 times 4x is going to be?
It's just
20x.
20x.
20x, that's it. Yeah. Somebody said 20x to the 1, but you don't need the 1. If it's a 1 power thing, I can just write it like this. That's fine. So this way is okay, that one's okay. If it's a 1 power, I don't need to put it there. Because you automatically know it's a 1 there. All right, is that okay? We're 61. Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to 62 then. You say yes, I go to the next problem. So x plus 9 times x plus 6. So 1 and 1. x to the 1 times x to the 1 at the powers, because we're multiplying. What is it going to be?
You're gonna add them up, so x to the second.
Yes, x to the second. So now, x times 6, what is that going to be?
6x, positive.
And now, 9 times x.
9x, positive.
9x, positive 9x. And 9 times 6.
Positive 54.
4. All right, now the question is, can I add the middle ones? Yes. So think like money in Las Vegas or whatever. I won 6,000 and then won another 9,000 the next day. What is that number going to be?
15 X.
You said positive 15. Is that right?
Yes.
So 9x and 6x together is 15x. Is everybody okay with the middle number?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's say yes. You said yes. So I'm going to go next one, okay?
Yes.
All right. So the answer is yes. Let's go to the next question. Let's go to number 63. Let's do the next page. All right. Number 63. All right, 63, it says x plus 10 times x minus 8. X plus 10, x minus 8. Ready?
Mhm.
So tell me. This is the one part, remember that. So what do you think x1 is?
X squared.
Exactly. And what's x and negative 8?
Negative 8x.
We're done. Now the next one. 10 times x.
10x.
10x.
X, right? And 10 times negative 8.
10. I mean, no. Negative 80.
There you go. Multiply the numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So think like this, think like Las Vegas or whatever again. This time you won 10, but then you lost 8,000 the next day. You got $10,000 in your pocket. You back pocket. Now you have 8's gone. How much is left?
2x.
2x.
X.
Positive.
Positive 2x. Still have 2,000 in your pocket, right? So you had $10,000, bunches of hundreds in your pockets, and they're gone. Now you only have 2,000 bucks left. Still okay, right? Was in Las Vegas, you did that? Yeah, that's fine. All right, 64, ready? 3x plus 5 and 5x minus 1. Ready? So first one. This is a 1 power. Remember, this is a 1 power. Ready? What's 3x to the 1, 5x to the 1? Give me numbers.
15x squared.
Okay, so let me write this down. 15x squared. And what's 3x and negative 1?
Negative 3x.
Negative 3x. Okay, so this time, this is now this one. 5 times 5x. Think about it. 5 times 5.
Positive 25x.
5x. And 5 times negative 1?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. Okay, now, think like this. You're in Las Vegas again or whatever. Okay, you're 21 years old. Go over there. And this time, you won $25,000. The next day, you lost 3. So what's in the middle?
Positive 22x.
Plus 22 middle. Is everybody okay with the 22 in the middle? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because you won money, then you lost 3,000 of it. You still have 22,000 still. So here's a question for you. Yes, you were burning, you were lucky, you were hot that day, you got all cold the next day, and right now you have $22,000, bunches of $100 bills in your pocket. So now here's a question for you. Your pockets, what do you have? That $22,000 in your pocket. So now this is the first day, the second day. Here's a question for you. Second day. Do you play the third day? Yes or no? First day you won. Second day you lost. Do you gamble your money the third day? Yes or no? You're only
No.
gonna be there 3 days anyway.
No.
I would say no. I mean, I already got 22,000. Come on, I got bunches of hundreds in my pockets. Do I want to chance it and maybe I'll win more? Or maybe
No,
I'll
you
lose
don't
it?
play no more.
Man, I will be okay with this. I would say, you know
Yeah.
what? My best friend said, you know what? I don't want to play anymore. Why? I don't want to play anymore. I'm just gonna go. You know what? I'm just go watch magic shows and stuff. You know, I don't want to.
Unless you play like $500, Professor.
Oh no way, man! Nah, I don't want to do that. I just go watch the shows, go eat the food, say, you know.
Fair enough.
Send the money back to San Antonio. Get the 22,000 and send it back to your bank account. How's that? Is that
Fair
okay?
enough. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that way you don't have to. You don't be tempted to play with it. You know. All right, maybe keep 1,000. How's that? Keep 1,000. That's 21. Send it back. All right, 65. Ready?
Yeah.
65. 12 minus 13x and 11 plus 10x. Okay, let me do this one. Then I'm gonna let you try one. Okay. See how it goes. I'll do this one with you together. What's 12 times 11?
120.
Do the calculator. Doing the calculator.
132.
There you go. Somebody say 132. That's right. And what's 12 times 10?
120. X.
120x. Okay, let me write this down. And what's negative 13 times 11? Do it in the calculator. Negative 13.
Negative 143.
There you go. Negative 143x. And over here, a negative 13 times a positive 10x. Negative 13x times positive 10x. What do you think?
Negative 130 x squared.
Okay, 130x squares. Okay. So now let's see the highest power. I have an x squared. I have a 130x squared. That's it. No more x squares?
No more.
That's it. So I'm just going to write this one first. Negative 130x squared. The high power, I'm going to write that one first. Then, now you're playing with the high rollers now. You won 120,000 the first day you got there. And the next day, you lost $143,000. So what are you? You won money and you lost money.
You in the hole
How much?
23.
So you're negative 23,
Negative
is that right?
23. Yes, sir.
And then the 132, I'm just gonna copy right here. Because everybody see how I got this number right here.
Yes.
Because you won $120,000 the first day. You're all happy. Say, man, I'm hot, man. I can't lose. The next day, you lost $143,000. So right now you are negative money. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, see, but I guess it would be hard to stop. If you, first day you're there, if you won $120,000 today, the first day you're there, are you going to stop?
No. Well,
Probably
yeah,
I
I'll
think you would
stop.
play
If I win
more. I say,
100,
you know what? I'm hot. I can't lose.
I'm gonna
can't
play.
lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Yeah, but I would kind of limit myself a little bit, maybe.
Yes.
You know, or you know what? I was okay. 120,000 the next day. 100,000 go back to San Antonio. The 20, I'm gonna keep it. But the 100, I don't want to mess with it. But you know, that's what we say now because we're here. But if you're over there and you're winning all this cash, you might do this. See what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, sir.
You're thinking, hey man, I can't. There's no way. I'm not gonna lose. All right, 65. Everybody okay? 65. I'm going to the next one. 66. Yes. Okay. Let's say yes. You're good, man. You're good. You're on it. All right, 66. It says 4a plus 5b times a minus 3b. Ready? 4a times a. What is that going to be?
It's gonna be positive 4a squared.
Right. All right. Now the next one. 4a times negative 3b.
13AB or
No, times
12AB.
it. Times it. There's a 3. 3 and 4.
It's
Four.
gonna be negative 12.
There you go. Somebody said negative 12. Is everybody okay with that? 4 times 3 is negative 12. And AB is just AB.
Yes.
Is that okay? So
Yes.
4 times that is 4a squared. 4 times 3, negative 12. All right, now this one. 5b times a, or a times 5b, can I just write it this way? 5AB? Because A times B and B times A are the same answer. Okay, you can flip it. Now this one, what is 5B times negative 3B? What do you think this is going to be? Where my fingers are. 5 times negative 3.
Negative 15b squared.
Yep, negative 15B squared. Okay, so now let's look at this guy here. You won 5, that's a happy day. But then you lost 12. What's the answer? What's in the middle?
Negative 7ab.
Yep, 7AB plus 5. No, plus 50. Let's see. This one is 7AB and this one here, 15B squared. There it is. So I have this one here in the middle. You won 5, but then you lost 12. You're minus 7. So, and let me show you this. If I go 2 times 3, I know that's a 6. Somebody says no. 3 times 2, well, that's a 6 also. So you're saying 2 times 3, 3 times 2, flip them. So if I go A times B and B times A, these are also the same. Does that make sense? If you flip them like this, it's the same answer. A times B, B times A gives you exactly the same answer. That's why I'm saying, that's why I can flip these. A, B, A, B. All right. 67, can I go to 67 now? Yes or no?
Can we,
What? Ask me.
sure.
Yes or no? 67, yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so go 67 then. All right. 67, it says x plus 4 times x squared plus 2x plus 8. Okay, this one's a 2 by 3. 2 by 3 again. We did 2 by 3s and 3 by 3s earlier, but let's do 2 by 3 again. Ready? So this is a 1. Ready? X1, X2. Give me a number.
X3.
X3. And X1 times 2x squared. What is that going to be?
2x third to the third.
Oh, look
No,
at my
no,
numbers
no,
again.
2x to the second.
Ah, there you go. That's 2x to the second. And x times 8.
8x.
8x. All right, now this one. 4 times x squared.
4x squared.
And 4 times 2x.
8x.
8x. And 4 times 8.
32. Positive.
So now these are 2 by 3. So now x3. Is there more x3s?
No.
No. Copy it down. Squares. I have squares right here. So let's see. I have 2x squares. 4x squares. Put them together. Give me a number.
6x squared.
6x squared. And we have 8x and 8x. Can we put those together?
16x.
16x, yeah. This is a 1 if you want to put it in there. What else?
Plus
Plus.
positive 32.
Yes. And then leave it like that. Okay. This is a 2 by 3. Is that okay for 67?
Yes.
Let me, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to write this down. All right. So because I'm gonna go to 71, 72, 73 because I'm trying to get to the last number 80. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. 68, 69, 68 are the same thing. 2 by 3s, 2 by 3s, 3 by 3s. They're the same kind as this. They're just different numbers. Okay. So I'm just gonna. You can do those. Go to YouTube. You go to YouTube website, and once you get in there, go to Oliver's Math Help. You'll see it. you'll see this refresher thing. All right, let me go. I gotta go 71, okay? I'm gonna go number 71 because that one's different. But we did it already, kind of. All right, so I'm gonna go to 71 because I want to try to finish most of these guys. So 71 is this one. B minus 4 and B minus 1 and B plus 3. Okay, remember earlier we did one B plus 2, B plus 2, B plus 2. So it's kind of like that. Ready? So can I do the last two first? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So let's do that. So B times B is
B squared.
B squared, exactly. B times 3 is
3B.
3B. Negative 1 times B,
Negative 1B.
1B. And the negative times the positive is a negative 3. Is that okay right there?
Yes.
So now this is going to be B minus 4. And this is B squared. What is 3B minus 1B?
Positive 2B.
Yes, 2B. 3. All right, so now back to this one. Ready? Now we're going to do this 2 by 3, just like we did right now. So B1 times B2. What is this right here?
B to the third.
B to the third. And B1 times this one here, the middle one. What do you think that's going to be?
2B to the second.
2B to the second. And B1 times a negative 3.
Minus
Negative
B.
3B.
And minus 3B, exactly. All right, so we're done with that. Now next one. Negative 4 times B squared.
Negative 4B squared.
Yep. And negative 4 times 2B.
Negative 8B.
And negative 4 times negative 3.
Positive
Positive.
12.
Yeah, okay, so now I have all this stuff in front of me. I see a B cubed. Is that the only one?
Yes.
Copy it. And I have squares and I have squares. Can I put those two together right here?
Yes.
What is it? What's 2 minus 4?
Minus 2B squared.
All right. And what's a 3B, negative 3B, and a negative 8B? What about these two right here with the big check marks?
Negative 11B.
And the number is
12. Positive 12.
plus 12. So 3 of them, you do first 2 of them, and then you do the last part. Does that make sense for 71?
It does.
That's okay? Okay.
Yep.
72. X minus 4, X plus 4. Yeah, this is a 2 by 2, so not so long. Ready? First one. X times X. Give me numbers.
X squared.
X squared. X times 4.
4X. Positive.
Positive 4X. Now this one. Negative 4 times X.
Negative 4X.
And a negative times a positive is a negative what?
16.
16. All right, think about the middle one. You won 4. And you lost 4. What
She
happened?
broke even. 0.
Broke even is gone. Out of here, 0. Exactly. These are gone. So I have this right here left over. Yes or no? Everybody okay with this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to the next one. 73. And trying to get the last one, hopefully. 73. It says x plus 11 squared means x plus 11, x plus 11. So tell me, x times x.
X squared.
X times 11.
11X. Positive.
That's right. Now this one. 11 times x.
11X.
Positive 11X.
11x, exactly. And 11 times 11 is a
It's a positive 121.
121. So think like Las Vegas again. This time you won 11, you won 11. How much is that?
You up 22X. 22.
Plus
22.
22x plus 121. All right. Is that okay for 73?
Yes.
All right. 74 has a minus. It's the same business, but it just has a minus. That's all. 2y minus a 7 and 2y minus a 7. So I have 2y minus the 7 and 2y minus the 7. So ready?
Yes.
What is the first one?
Positive 4y squared.
Yeah, 4y squared and 2y times negative 7.
Negative 14y.
14y. And a negative 7 times 2y.
Negative 14 to, oh no, negative 14y.
Right, that's right, 14y. And negative to negative?
Positive 49.
It's 49. So 4y squared. This time you lost 14 and you lost 14.
You're in the
that
hole.
negative
Negative
something?
28y.
Yeah, there you go. It's 49. Is that okay for number 74?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to number 75 then. 74 is okay?
Yes.
All right, let's go 75. We're almost there, man. 75. 75 says 2c plus 3 letter G and 2c minus 3 letter G. Ready? So what is 2c times 2c?
Positive 4c squared.
And what's 2c times negative 3?
Negative
6.
6c. Is that a G?
That's right, 6cg. That's right, 6c letter G. And what's 3g times the 2c?
Positive 6gc or
C and G, yeah, that's right, that's right. The last one, a 3g times a negative 3g. Give me a number.
negative 9g squared.
That's 9g squared. Okay, now think about the middle ones. What happened? I won 6. Yes. Then I lost 6. What happened there?
You broke even.
Okay, man, you're out of here. Boom. So do I have 4c squared minus 9g squared? Yes or no?
Yes.
Like that. Is that okay for number 75?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So now what I'm going to do is 76, 77, 78. Those are the same as that one, but I want to do number 79 and 80 before we get out of here, okay? All right, number 79, I'm going to do that one because that one's real different. 2x plus 5 is 15. How do you solve this thing? How do you solve? Okay, first step, take away something from both sides. Tell me. What? What do I take away from both sides? Opposite of this.
5.
There you
Yeah,
go.
negative
Negative 5. Negative 5. So 2x equals 10. Now what? Divide by something.
Divided by 2.
Yes, this is by 2 and this is by 2. If I do that, what is the answer going to be?
5.
Equals 5.
Okay, we do that one like this. Because I got to make sure you know how to do these guys. Okay, another 79. Negative 2x plus 1 equals 11. Tell me, what do I subtract or add to both sides?
Minus 1.
Minus 1, minus 1, these are gone. So minus 2x equals 10. Then what?
Divided by negative 2.
Yes, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. So x is, what's the answer?
Negative 5.
Yes, do another one. 79. 2x plus 10 equals 90. So what do I do?
Minus 10.
Minus 10, minus 10. These are gone. So 2x equals 80. Divide by what?
Divided by 2. And x equals 40.
X equals 40. Is that okay right there? Okay, do another one like this. Let's do a couple more. Let's see this one. 50x plus 400 equals 900. Just say this is tuition and fees at PAC or something. So how do you solve this one? Subtract from both sides what? You told me.
Minus 400.
Right there.
Where are you
And
getting the number from, Professor?
I'm just making them up from my brain. I'm just doing 79, 79, 79, or just changing the numbers.
No, I'm talking about the number where you're minusing
Oh,
400.
you just do the opposite of this. See this negative, this plus 400, just
Yeah.
do minus 400.
Okay.
And I'll do another one like that one. Watch, check it out. All right, so this is gonna be 500. So now divide both sides by what number?
50.
By
And then
50.
equals 10.
And then this one by 50. So the answer is gonna be what?
10.
10. Yes. All right. So now 79. So now, what if it was like this? What if it's 2x minus 7 equals 77 or something? Or let's say 77 sounds good. How about that one?
Plus 7.
All right. Somebody said, because I have a negative already, I add 7 to both sides. Is that okay? Yes or no? Somebody tell me yes or no.
Yes.
So yes. 2x and 77 and 7 is how much is that?
84.
So now divide by 2 and divide by 2. So x is, give me a number.
42.
42, yes or no?
Oh,
2 divides 8,
42, my
4.
bad,
2
my
divides
bad.
4, 2. Okay. So let me do a couple more of these and then I'm going to stop right here. Okay. I'm going to do like a few more and then that's the end of it. Okay. All right. Same problem. How about this? How about 4x plus 4 equals 44? Okay. This is like number, whatever I call it, 79. So how do you solve it? Tell me.
Minus 4.
Because it's plus 4, you go minus 4. These are gone. So 4x equals 40. Then what?
Divided by 4.
Divide by 4. Divide this one by 4. Divide this one by 4. So x is, give me a number.
10.
10. Okay, number 80. One more. This is the last one I'm going to do today. Number 80 is, I'll stop there, okay. Negative 4x and negative 5 is 11. So look at the number. I have a negative right there. So what do you think I could do? What's the opposite of this?
Plus
Add what?
5.
5. Add 5. So negative 4x is, these are gone. What is this? Add it. 16. So now I bet you if you divide this by negative 4 and I divide this by negative 4, you tell me the answer. I don't know. What do you think it is?
4. Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Somebody say negative 4. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it down negative 4. All right. So if you go, so far we did 1 through 80. And this is from that Save Kelly 148 thing. Save Kelly 148. Refresher out college algebra or something. So you can go to the YouTube website and look them at again, okay? And what I want you to do is try to log into that Pearson if you can tonight and tomorrow, okay, or by next week. Try to get it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just try. Hopefully everything, the machines are working, their software is working, and everything goes good, okay? But look at the YouTube. My YouTube was working, so you can look at that right now.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
I'm gonna stop at number 80. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Go to
Later, sir.
Go eat lunch at Sonic or somewhere. Walmart or somewhere.